the Great Lavra monastery here on Mount Athos. It's at the very end of the peninsula. I didn't know there would be a 5G down here, but I suppose things have changed as we progress. And it's a beautiful place to come. I've come to this monastery a few times before, and I find the monks, they always give you such a beautiful welcome, coffee and a little shot of something, some sweets, and they prepare us a meal. They invite us to their liturgies, to their divine worship, evening prayer. So it's very much, attending to pilgrims, which they do every single day. This is their life. And I was just saying to one of the monks, you're so lucky you're living here, because I mean, who wouldn't want to live with this beautiful weather? And then he was saying, well, yes, but sometimes after a while it just becomes the same. You get used to it. And then I said, well, that's when all of the process of theosis happens. You become Christ. And he kind of understood me, because in the West, in Ireland, in so many places, we're caught up in so many things, we forget to push God first. And while so many people love orthodoxy for the bells, the smells, the icons, what I appreciate about Mount Athos are the men that have made themselves living icons. There is a lot that we could study from this process of theosis. And as I said, I walked today from Carres down here. I didn't think it was going to be so long. It was 27 kilometers. It was long enough. And then tomorrow I'm going to hike the top of Mount Athos here. One of the monks here, when he knew I was English, he says, you should read about Seraphim Rose. And I said, I just did a video on him with permission of Paul Kingsnorth. I just did a video on the life, because I do think these men that have transformed themselves speak to the world, what Christ can do. But I'm just going to give you a tour in here. It's absolutely beautiful. They have their gardens. I'm going to be very quiet here. I'm not going to go into the chapel here. They do not like videos or photos in the chapel, so I'm going to respect that. And you will find tons of videos on the YouTube of their services, of their icons, of their chapels. Just Google it. But it is a very, 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 very beautiful place to be. And it's like heaven on earth. It is so beautiful, and as I said in many of my videos, it really captivated my mind on this process of what Christ wants to do with us. Christ wants to transform us. The monk inside, he says, when you go back, you can make your own monastery in your interior, which is very true. We can make a garden in our soul as beautiful as what we have here, and be reflect Christ. Nobody will know Christ unless we reflect Christ, unless we are living icons. It's in Orthodoxy, the going into a chapel is like you're bombarded with this visual sensory, and actually the smell as well, but the visual, the icons. This is the garden of the Theotokos, so the garden of Our Lady. So this is the Mount Athos, and you're confronted with this image of Christ. Well, we need to be that image, that living icon of Christ, which is not easy sometimes. It's a constant struggle and we fail. But unless we do this, how can we help others? Anyway, we're getting ready for evening prayers and then a meal in the trapeza, which is like a chapel in itself. Again, they don't like videos and photography in there, so I won't be showing you that. But greetings from the Great Lavra here on Mount Athos, one of my favorite places to retreat to. And a big thank you to the monks here who have time and time again always received me, and have been an incredible witness of Christ in the simple things they do, in how they greet you and how they offer you water, or something to drink, or coffee, etc., how they prepare food, they lead us in prayer. I mean, monasticism here is at another level. And maybe in the West, if we had monasteries like this, because every day they're dealing with pilgrims here, every day. They've got dozens and dozens of people that come here on pilgrimage every single day. And this is they spend so much time. Anyway, God bless you.